Jack Squad. What's going on, Jack Squad? YouTube family and friends, Queen Supreme. I see you, baby. What's happening? What's happening? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. We're gonna wait for some few more folks get in here. Hey y'all. What's going on? Who all up in here? Besides Queen. We got some stuff to talk about. Might run over a little bit. We got to talk about it. We got to talk about it, y'all. But I got to watch Sisters, child. Sisters. And I got to watch Caught in the Act Unfaithful with Tammy that came on last night. I forgot all about it to just now. Uh-oh. I hate when that's my commercial for my show. Uh, okay. All right. And true crime story, then I'm going to go to bed. Yeah, then I'm going to go to bed. Come on up in here, y'all. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. How's everybody's day? Was everybody's day well? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Who is that? Hey, K. I just finished Killers of the Flower Moon. Oh, my God. Now, that just makes me think that ain't the only little situation like that. That went on. That went on. That went on. They was unaliving them people to get their insurance. And that man was the puppeteer. He was masterminding the whole everything and was getting ready to unalive the nephew. Very good. I just finished about 10 minutes ago. Just finished because it's long, but I like long movies. I don't care. It was good. I got a little bit of editing to do. I keep showing these little papers, y'all. I ain't do it. I watched that movie. Hey, Lisa Marie. I watched that movie. Oh my God. And Robert De Niro. Is he not one of the best actors in the world? Him and Leonardo. They act. Oh my God. They act. Queen, did you see it? Kay, we talking about the movie. Oh, Kay, you told me. Killers of the Flower Moon. And you know, what's so crazy is I got Apple TV, but I don't watch nothing on it because it came with when my TV failed, it came with my TV, it was on there. You get a trial for so long, right? And I forgot I had it. And then I got it and watched a couple things that I wanted to see, like Hijacked with Idris Elba, which I just found out is going to be renewed for a second season. So I may keep Apple because Apple don't have that much on there I want to see. But the stuff they do have is good, right? Man, that movie was good. You know, and I knew all the time, it's a spoiler alert, I knew all the time that insulin that they was giving the wife was making her sick. I knew that was making her sick, and Buddy didn't realize it. He never realized it, that the uncle was making the wife sick. The uncle had unalived almost everybody in the family. Hey, Sheila. We talking about Killers of the Flower Moon. I just watched. Kay told me to look at it, and it was very good. The uncle had almost unalived the whole family, and then unalived the little girl. Oh my God, that movie was good. If y'all have Apple TV, now they got it on Prime because I'd been trying to see it, but you had to pay for it. But if you have Apple TV, which I do, I'm glad I had it because I thought I had canceled it. But it's on Apple TV. It's on Apple TV if you got Apple TV. Hey T, everyone in that movie did great. I saw it had all the Oscars. You know, the name was odd, but I get it now. Flower Moon is an Indian something, right? Some of the best actors. I'm telling you. And the wife, I don't know her name. I looked it up, but I done forgot it. The wife acted, and they had some seasoned actors in there, little baby parts. But those were seasoned actors, like the lawyer, the one guy that was bullying on them. You know, they had some seasoned. It's very good. So I'm not going to spoil it for you, but it's very good. And it's eye-opening. And I had to Google. Y'all know I love Google. I had to Google because the Klan was walking through the city. Now, Kay, did you notice how the town changed? Because they were on horses. Then they got cars, and they went crazy with the cars. And then they got houses, you know, better houses, like houses was built in the 1920s. Like my house in Cleveland, I think was built in the 1920s. Those were sturdy houses, right? Oh my God, it was good. Matter of fact, I acted like I was at the movies. I turned all the lights out, closed my blinds, so it can be pitch black, and I was at the movies. I was at the movies. Yeah, that was good. Killers of the Flower Moon. Y'all must check it out. Oh, like I was saying, I Googled because the Klan walked through the city. So I was like, oh man, when did the Klan start? So the Klan, which I did not know, the Klan was formed in 1865. I didn't know that. The Klan was formed in 1865. Um, and also, when I Googled the Klan, it said when the Illuminati started and who started it, as well as the Freedom. It was called the Freedom something, not Freedom Riders, Freedom something. Those were black people. But so I'd love to Google because Google was, back in the day, my cousins, I didn't have any at my house, but my cousins had encyclopedias. And they had the red encyclopedias. I remember what them was called. Then if you had money, you had the Britannicas, the white one with the green band. And my cousins had them too, right? That's where you look up stuff. But Google, I couldn't live without it. When the hospital, they thought it was another Tulsa incident, scared them. Yeah, and that's what they said. So I guess in Oklahoma, because Osage, where was they at? They was in Oklahoma. Where was they at? It's somewhere in Oklahoma too, wasn't they? So that's where the black folks was that was doing well for themselves. So this is why today, and this is what I'm gonna say is gonna sound stupid, but this is how I feel. There are certain states you can live wherever you want to live. Yes, you can. But there are certain states we ain't got no business in. Because they don't, not because we can't, because they don't want us there. I don't want to live around a bunch of people that don't want me there. And I definitely wouldn't buy no property in those places like that either. Other movie in the chat. It's Killers of the Flower Moon. Okay. Wait. Killers. I had to be careful because my computer is touchscreen. I be in unheard everybody. Killers of the FOWR. Of the Flower Moon. And it's on Apple TV. Now you can watch it if you got Prime. I think it's $9.99. Alright, it's pinned. Okay. So anyway, y'all, we got some housekeeping before we get started. So I read my comments because my channel is small enough I can still read all the comments, and I take joy in reading all the comments, right? I don't know what happens when I get bigger, but I'll try my best. But I take joy in reading the comments, right? Because on my shorts, those comments are very enduring, right? Well, anyway, her sub name is the Marita Minutes, right? And she said, you're welcome. She said that she started her YouTube channel. I inspired her, and she started her YouTube channel because of me, right? And her name of her YouTube channel is, now I was going to pin that, but we got, Queen got that up there. It's called the Marita Minutes. Marita, I'm going to put it right here because I really want y'all to go to her channel. I believe in supporting. She's a black woman, and, we're going to support her channel. And she does reality. She does reality commentary, right? So let me put her channel up here. Now, Queen, you got that? Because I'm going to pin this girl. You can only pin one thing at a time. Marita Minutes. Oh, wait, I didn't put it in here. The Marita Minutes. And she has quite a bit of content. Let's see, the Marita Minutes. All right. So y'all go over there, Jack Squad, and sub to her, okay? She's part of the Jack Squad. And that was a very endearing message that she left me. People do that, and it touches me, right? So, like, I could never, ever stop doing this because it feeds my soul as well as I'm feeding somebody else's. So, y'all go over there and sub to her. Also, y'all, I got 7,000. I got 7,000. I got 7,000. I got 7,000. I got 7,000 subs. All right. I got plus now, 7,000 plus now. But I got 7,000 subs, which was my goal for today. You all day on YouTube? You can be. But see, I'm such a TV head. See, I can really, if I didn't have to work, I could stay in my house and watch TV all day, whether it be YouTube, TikTok, because y'all know I'm TikTok crazy. I want TikTok to get it on my TV, but my thing is in storage, my adapter. You did? Thank you, Queen. Um, I can watch TV all day. Like my friend I stay with, Jeanette, she YouTube all day. She don't watch regular TV. It's YouTube all day, right? I'd be amazed at that. Um, but uh, you know, I had to check to see T is in here. T, I sent you something, some good looking food. I want you to see it. But I can watch TV all day, like all day for real. Uh-oh, hope I didn't do nothing. I didn't print another message. I had to print that same message over again. Lord have mercy. Y'all don't. I watch YouTube doing workouts and turn on the TV after work. That's what I used to do when I work from home. I would watch YouTube. I would watch YouTube because it's easier to watch. You don't have to be so captivated on it. Now I done picked Killers of the Flower Moon again. See what I'm saying? How you text? My screen is touch. I want to do her name, but let me see. Let me read a minute. Here you go. Okay, let me pin it. Replace pin. All right. All right. So got to 7,000 subs, and my goal is 8 by my birthday, which is February 28th, which is normally the last day of the month, but this year it's a leap year, so we have 29 days. Tomorrow is February 1st. I will be celebrating my birthday some kind of way all month, okay? All month. 7,000, y'all. Listen, I'm telling you, once I didn't have any distractions and God gave me peace in the form of my friend's home, I have been able to do the work. I've been able to do the work and put the work in, and because it's a lot, and do what I needed to do, right? So, thank you, thank you, thank you. And for the Cash App, thank you, thank you, thank you, because I am in, my job is slow now. They don't have a lot of work, and I'm barely making it. So I appreciate the Cash Apps. It doesn't matter how small, I appreciate it. You don't have to do it. Right? So I appreciate it, and it's greatly needed. And some days when I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck am I going to do? And then I literally had my phone in my hand this morning thinking and contemplating and figuring out, right? And then I got a Cash App. And then I didn't see it when I went to Cash App because the person had just did it, right? And I was like, thank you, Lord. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all. I just want y'all to know that was a lot of information. Nick. I know that was a lot of information, but I appreciate it and I need it. So Cash at me, please. What is it called? Super chat me, do all the things, right? Yes, Nick. You know what I'm saying? Nick is one of my A1s, been with me from the beginning. When I was trying to figure out, I was really trying to figure out what to do, child. I didn't know what to do with the light and have a little baby lamp. Then I was going to switch it around to different places when I was in my townhouse. You know, and I was in my bedroom. I was just trying to do, I'm trying to figure it out. I was trying to make it happen, right? Do I have an Amazon wish list? No, and somebody, it seems like my daughter told me that. No, I have to do that. I'm gonna have to do that. I don't. I'm gonna do that. Thank you for, my daughter told me that before. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. See, let me tell y'all something, and I ain't gonna want to start crying. You know, prior to where I'm at right now, I had everything I needed, right? And so, you know, I just had everything I needed, right? Now I'm in need now, but it's just like money, paper money, not things, right? But I'm going to look at that. I'm going to look at that and see how to do that, okay? I'm gonna look at that and see how to do that. Yeah, y'all just almost made me cry. I'm a sensitive motherfucker. I'm sensitive some days. Y'all just don't know. And people that don't really know me don't know that because I got such a tough exterior. But I'm really sensitive and I'm really thankful and grateful, right, for anything. You know, if somebody give me a button and I needed that button right then, I'm forever grateful. That's just how I am, right? So anyway, y'all, it's my birthday month. I got 7,000 subs. We off to a good start. Yeah, Nick was my A1 day one. So listen, I told y'all, we talked about it briefly, because there's a lot going on, so I ain't going to spend a lot of time on it, because we talked about it yesterday. But the lady, Gaille Wise, did y'all go on TikTok and look at her stories? Her husband cheated, and the husband is now currently with the woman, and the woman's name is Sabrina Hutton. Gaille Wise is the wife. They had been together 28 years, but Gaille didn't tell us that at first, what what the side piece told us is that Gaille, when she met her husband, he had another wife. So what you did to that wife, this woman has done to you, right? And I always say, how you get them, it's how you lose them. If you messed with him, because they have a pattern. Now she probably thought because after the year 20 she had him, but no, she didn't, right? Karma, exactly. Because how you get them is how you lose them. That's why I don't mess with many men. I ain't gonna just sit up here and tell y'all no lie that I haven't messed with a man that had a woman before, but it's brief. Because if I start to catch feelings, then it's a problem for everybody. So I don't do that. And now today, if I met somebody, I don't do that. Because I've met a lot of guys that got women try to talk to me. I'm not doing that. Because Amazon self-care, okay. Yeah, because I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because I don't want the karma and it just ain't right. And I wouldn't want nobody doing that to me. So I don't do that. You got a girlfriend, a special friend, somebody come by the house. I don't want none of that. I don't want no parts of that. No parts of that. Why did my thing do this? Okay. See, sometimes my computer get off. Okay, here we go. You know, it's always some. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, y'all. So she's told her story, but it's being speculated that she's trying to get on Real Housewives of Atlanta, which is cool. You could have told us the whole story, and you still would have probably got on there. Now, Candy that interviewed her, Candy done put her on speak on it, which she said she would. So now you making your rounds. Tasha K gonna have her next. Tasha K, Carlos King or somebody be interviewing her next, right? They'll be interviewing her next. But and I ain't mad at you about that. I'm mad that you got on here and garnered sympathy from everybody. When in actuality, that episode had happened 2 years ago. But you acted like it just happened yesterday. And when people was asking her, well, how you feeling? How you doing? I'm all right. I'm good today. I'm better. You know, you should have said, this happened 2 years ago, y'all. We going through a divorce. And, just told it. Just told it. We still would have had sympathy for you. You know what I'm saying? Because he cheated. And I don't like cheaters. I don't like cheating men. Because this is how I feel. If you want to cheat, just say, hey, look at here. It's going to hurt. But it's going to hurt even worse when you find out how you find out. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, the way she found out, that's what I forgot to tell y'all. Let me tell you. Somebody at the airlines was doing the Lord's work. She called to see when her husband's flight was going to land so she could have dinner prepared for him. Right? She called the airlines and they said, well, it landed at such and such time. Him and such. Now, they ain't supposed to tell the other person. And she said, no, I don't care about the other person. I'm talking about his flight. She said, well, yeah, they landed together. Such and such, right? That's when she got suspicious because the customer service at the airlines told her that he was accompanied with a woman. And that's how she found out. Then she said the stack of bills was over there. She never opened the bills. Ain't that a wonderful life? You ain't got to never open the bills? What? So she said the stack of bills was over there. And the American Express bill was over there amongst other bills. And she opened it up. And because one thing was in her name, but he paid the bills. She opened it up. And there was a lot of charges from this woman who the airline person said he was on the flight with. That's how that happened. Now, she told that part of the story, but you didn't tell us that you've been with your husband. She did say she'd been with him 28 years, but you didn't tell us that you've been with him 28 years, and when you got with him, he had a wife and he was not divorced. You didn't tell that part. Nephew, what's going on, baby? Missed you. Yeah, you didn't tell that part. So, nephew, I got 7,000 subs. And tomorrow is the beginning of my birthday month. So that's Gaille Wise. Now, Charlie Wilson he got his star on the Walk of Fame, y'all. I think he probably should have had it because when did he rebirth his career? Was it in the 2000s? Early 2000s? He probably should have got it 10, 20 years ago, right? But he got it now. And everybody there was there to congratulate him. All the peoples. Now, let me tell y'all this. Yo Gotti brother, Big Juke, his funeral was today. And I'm going to sip champagne tomorrow and tell, thank you, thank you. Yo Gotti's brother, Big Juke funeral today, and they said they was heavily policed. They had snipers. They had snipers everywhere, on top of the buildings and everywhere. They was everywhere. Police was heavy at the funeral. Police was heavy at the funeral, right? That got to be horrible, because I did hear in the comments or something, that some people might try to attack or whatever, because they unalived him and his mother was standing next to him, right there with him or something. They was leaving the restaurant, right? And so people do that at the funerals. If you bold enough to unalive somebody, you do whatever, because that's how I think. If you bold enough to unalive somebody, especially in broad daylight at the mall, you do anything, right? A funeral ain't gonna stop you. People don't have no respect for funerals. So it was heavy. They had snipers. They had snipers. Now the question I have is, what is the conversation Reverend Run having with Angela? What kind of conversation did Reverend Run have with Yo Gotti? What type of protection is being provided? Because I ain't seen Angela and them. They be off somewhere all the time taking pictures. I ain't seen none of that, right? So what is the conversations? What did Yo Gotti say to Angela to make her feel secure? And if that was you, let me ask y'all, if that was you, that's your man, you love him, you in love with him, he taking you all over the world, y'all in love. Or he ain't got that much money, he taking you downtown, right? All the time. And then this happened, and it's a war going on. Do you break up with him, or do you just stay in the house? What do you do? Because in my opinion, Angela's a target. That's somebody Yo Gotti love. She's a target. In my opinion. I don't know. I ain't trying to put no bad papers out on and no bad mojos on nobody. I'm just saying. What would you do? What would you do if you was in Angela's shoes? Would you quit him and say, hey, I'm deuces, and then get on social media and be like, we ain't together, y'all? Like, what do you do? What do you do in that instance? So you just lay low. You just lay low. You just stay out the way and have security. I'm sure they got security. Yo Gotti and Angela. They'd have to have. But then that could, but see, listen, I watch too much TV. So then that could be a problem too, because they could get the security and pay them off, and then the security be the ones that get you. Lord have mercy, I shouldn't even said all that. Yeah, that's how the streets are. Anyone close to the person. Yeah. Like, I'm trying to figure out what's the conversations. Was any conversations had? Now, I have not seen Angela on social media, so I'm guessing she laying low. She low. She low with it, right? But you know, that's heavy, especially snipers all on the building. They had snipers. Snipers? Now, let's talk about this, y'all. Let's talk about this. Now, first of all, it's a hard decision. If I didn't have a child, I would stay with him. But since I have a child, I would lay low and have to break up. Yeah. Me, I probably had to you had to fly me over to Japan or somewhere for a while or something. I had to be somewhere. Do y'all think Angela went to the funeral? Good question. You think she went to the funeral? But we got to talk about this here, right here, y'all. Now, I'm going to say like nephew say, not too much on my main man, Scrappy. Not too much on him, right? I love me some Scrappy. I don't care what nobody say. Love me some Scrappy, right? And Mama D crazy ass. But Scrappy was being interviewed by somebody and said, Bambi was interviewed by Amanda Seals, right? And yes, Keefer. Hey, Keefer, yeah, he did. It wasn't the husband; it was the baby daddy. Mm-hmm. Um. So Bambi interviewed with Amanda Seals, right? Scrappy was interviewed with some dudes, and said, "I bet Amanda didn't tell her that we dated," right? He was like, "What?" So, in essence, Amanda, I just think, let me ask y'all, if I'm the interviewer, it's me, I'm gonna interview such and such, right? And if I'd have slept with such and such, or dated, not sleep, because she didn't say sleep, he didn't say sleep, he said dated. If I didn't dated, yo man, that would come up in the conversation right off the top, right? That should, right? But it did not, right? So then, I just seen a clip of Amanda saying, now, she talked about Scrappy unintelligent and all that, whatever, sis. Then she said, she was trying to insinuate that her and Scrappy ain't did nothing. But in order to hear what she had to say, you was gonna have to go to her Patreon. Child, just tell us if y'all went on a date, y'all went on a date. Because he didn't say he had sex with her, I smashed her, I hit her. He didn't say none of that, none of those urban terms. He said dated. So evidently they went out somewhere. It's okay. It's okay. Because she said former rapper. That's what she said about Scrappy. Former rapper turned reality star. I don't know if you try to put my man's down. I ain't like that, right? So, because Scrappy is the man down in the ATL. So don't do Scrappy. Don't do him, right? But, um, but she wants you to go to Patreon to find out what she did with Scrappy, right? Uh, Lisa Marie said, I love my child in my life more than I do any man. Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah, and plus I would bounce and he'd have to send me to Japan. That's when he had to send me way. Matter of fact, I don't want to go to Japan. He had to send me to Africa. That's when he had to send me over to Africa. They ain't coming over there. But Scrappy did not say he had sex with her. He said, I dated. Date is going to get coffee, going to get some food, went to the park. He ain't say nothing negative about Amanda Seales. What he was saying was Amanda didn't tell Bambi while Bambi sat up there interviewing with her that she liked your man. Basically, that's what she was saying, right? So Amanda's going to let us know. So hopefully we'll see that clip soon of what she had to say about my man Scrappy. Right? We'll see. We'll see what she got to say. Now, did y'all hear that Keke Palmer, little Keke Palmer, says she going to retire? Now, Keke ain't 21. You going to retire already, sis? I don't know how she is, but she young. She said she going to retire. Right now, I'm kind of wondering, is Keke got on the attention-seeking train? Y'all think she on the attention-seeking train, or she really serious about she getting ready to retire at 19? What y'all say? And speaking of young and dumb, Blueface girlfriend. We ain't talking about Krishan Rock that just moved in his house. No. We talking about, I had wrote her, I forget her name. Damn. I ain't write it down. Anyway, the girlfriend, what is her name? The girlfriend, she went and got the exact same tattoo of Blueface with the hair, Jerry curl fade, on her butt. Now she did, but she got hers on her butt. The world can't see it. What is